hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given, this is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given. This is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given. This is earned. So wake up. We hit our revenge arc. Wake up! If you want to live this life, wake up. If you want all this to be permanent, wake up. This is not given. This is earned. So wake up.
Yeah, I got a light on thought. What's up, stream? Leave. Oh, is a 15 in? I had to comb my beard. A lot of shit happened. Let me get my laptop. We gotta drop a little. We gotta drop a. Yeah. Take me, need to. Tell him that the diamonds, like I'm at cool. Ooh, tell me now. Is you trying to break me? Or you trying to make me? The shit that I painted, the shit that I see, the shit that I live, and the things that I believe. I hear this start. All this on done and flip flop. Catching it in the scene with a big glock. I can't even be with you. Oh, all right. I guess it's a rate thing. I think one against this shit fast. If I get content out. So, no, me. Content come first. And it's bad bitch saying on a while. Oh my. Alright, let's put this music. Nigga, JT, art did a repeat, art did a murder. I'm really a fan. I told niggas, bro. People don't even know it. Like, I really fucked a young boy. Hey, cause my last one was terrible. See, that's not. Oh my god, my last double edge been shitty. See, that's not. Oh my god, my last double. Cause I kept the audio on one of them, and I honestly, I'm not going back. It's GG's now, but damn, we'll be alright. We'll be alright. Yeah, everything about this shit is horrible. Alright, let that shit charge. It's about to drop. It's about to drop. 2 seconds. Got my pop song real quick. Also. Yeah, I feel like that shit was just blurry as a bitch. I feel like that's too low a little bit. That's fine. I'll keep wanting to have my chain in that bitch. The chain look icier with this one. The changes look way more thicker than it is. Shit. You know, did my other one. It says most likely. I said earlier today, sometime today. And we gotta go. Shit going through Toronto again. You about to run it back. You know, get the magic over there. RJ's. Wow. Good. They not trading hard, right? Who they be trading? They gotta play a match the money. Scotty staying. What? He ain't playing. But the other two played them. If you the one up to you. They ain't trading for him, so just paid him. Yeah. Alright, let's get into this. This the craziest shit I've seen today. Throughout a lot of shit I've seen today, bro. Or the last 24 hours. Throughout the last 24 hours, it's the craziest shit I've seen. But we gonna, you know, give it to the people that don't really get in the streams. I don't like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I seen this already. But, like, I'm gonna play for y'all, people that don't probably watch it. This is crazy to me. So, Yourrage, he found out his best friend of 24 years has been spending hundreds of thousands of dollars from him after giving him a roof over his head, money in his pocket, and endless jobs opportunities. He's betrayed him. REGGIE would never see thing get. You know how bad it is when they got the graphic on it. Show. Show, though. Can't trust niggas that like, around people that money's everything to them. Baby? Shit, honey? 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 Uh-oh. And you know the nigga stop, bro. I'll tell you, oh, fuck! The audio wasn't playing. I gotta do it again. Ah, that's annoying. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I already seen this, But like, this gotta be the craziest thing I've seen in the last 24 hours. So Yourrage, today he found out his best friend in 25 years has spent hundreds and thousands of dollars from him. After giving him a roof over his head, money in his pocket, and endless jobs and opportunities, he betrayed him. YRG, you will never see Greg again. This shit was crazy to me. This shit was crazy.
Today's the day I found out my best friend, 25 years,
25, y'all.
has been stealing from me.
Oh, that nigga got them. Those some knots that you don't think you see in life. Those be them cartoon knots.
50 bands minimum, 100. My
50? 100? I wouldn't forget $50, but I'm dead. I might kill you.
dog.
Damn.
Would he do anything for this nigga, gang? Shit,
Sad.
can't stop moving, my nigga.
No, that nigga stopped moving. Them knots got him fucked up. That nigga got woke up. Boom, boom, boom. I want to know how he found out. I can't wait to see Yourrage go live. He gonna explain it, but it's crazy to me. I'm gonna finish the whole thing.
When you got locked up, who was there for you?
You.
When you was homeless, who was there for you?
You.
Whose house have you been living in for a year, gang?
Yours, bro.
So what the fuck?
You gave me the card, bro.
Gave him. God damn. Yourrage, did you really do damage like that? See, I don't know who really got damage in them in the streaming industry, but damn. He bleeding his
You
lip.
gave me the card, gang.
And did what? Wait, when did I give you the card? For what? What did I give you the card for?
No, you didn't. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Nigga lied and say you gave him the card, then you gonna say, come on, gang. Tripping.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Damn sure was wrong.
You told me.
You stand right there, bro. I don't want you in nothing. You don't what? I don't want to see you again, gang. Ever again in my life. I swear to God. I see you again, and I will. I'm doing you a fucking favor right now, nigga. I don't ever want to see you again, my nigga. Ever. Ever.
Damn them nuts. But that's the whole joint. Yo, the principle of everything of this is not about the money, not about the amount of money. It's about you just doing without like asking. Like if you my mans, you can always ask me. But the root of all evil is money. Even for like Greg, who might be a nice person and just was tempted by the money. So yeah, this was crazy stream. And that's the realest shit I can tell y'all. Like the temptations of money is always there, right? See, temptation of stealing is not always there for me. But some of these niggas don't have the same morals. Some niggas don't have the same values. At the end of the day, like, that's just the game. And it might not be the game that we all respect and we all boom, boom. But, bro, this money shit get to everybody, bro. Nobody's above. There's no exceptions to this shit, bro. Everything is about bread, bro. And to me personally, where he fucked up is that, like, I really think some of y'all people that are around these people that are already blessed is a blessing itself. Think about what I just said. Being around these blessed people is a blessing itself, because you don't. They gotta pick and choose who get to be around them, who get to boom boom see their life, boom boom. You lived with them for a year. You may not be main character, but bro, you something, and you got like. He got money behind him, so and he fuck with you 25, then you got money behind you. Maybe he won't do every single thing, but he'll do something. There's no harm in ask, bro. Put your pride aside and ask what you needed it for. Because, like, my thing is, what did he spend, right? But, like, that's the whole thing, bro. It's the principle to stuff, bro. It's a principle to things in this life stuff, bro. It's a principle to things. Like, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Like, cameramans, all of y'all are blessed to be around these people who don't need y'all. Like, I'm not saying need y'all around, but you got picked to me. You got chosen. And that's something that comes out from the Most High. Like, you got chosen to be in this position. You may never become main character. Some are blessed to wait for their opportunity, wait for their moment. Johnny, an example, cameraman of DDG. or OX cameraman, no disrespect, streaming now, got his own thing. He's main character in his own shit now. Not everybody can't become main character. That's the reality you have to live with. But sometimes you got to be blessed in the roles you play, bro. We all, some of us role players, some of us starters, some of us star players. If you don't figure out which one you are without having this crazy amount of ego, you're going to be fucked up in life like how you got fucked up. Come on, put your... We all got a role to play. We all got a part to play. We all can't be lead role. Facts. Facts. I cooked that one. That's like a second, like that's like a that's like a cookish. See, that one I'm gonna use for the other page. This one I'm gonna use for the coach a job page. Anything I told you, anything with a name, I'm always gonna use like that page for. But yeah, I did cook though. Y'all know I cooked. Y'all know I cooked. This shit crazy, bro. I ain't never seen some shit like this, bro. No, I'm dead. Like, I've never seen some shit like this. And I'm switching y'all over 1 second. I'll put I'm going to put switch over here so I can edit and we can still do some reactions. Done. And I think I'd rather do it over here anyway. But my pain get me going. I'm just changing the darkness one quick. And that my Beasley shit. That shit crazy. That shit was crazy too. Like I said, the last 24 hours been like insane to really recognize, to be honest. These niggas crazy. These niggas crazy. I got these niggas crazy. I love being a goofy. Only because I know the origins of this video. It's crazy.
Say I'm a goofy. I'm a goofy. I love being a goofy. I love being a goofy.
Few moments later.
He running. Come on. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? He see you. He see you. He see you. Please. Please what? Please what? Where you going?
Bro, it's basically probably what happened.
Alright, fuck on, bitch. Oh, you ain't done.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all.
We on that.
In my reality though, but like I'm talking like the nigga I am, right? I'm not saying if I win or lose, that come down to just, you know, who's better at fighting. I'm not letting a nigga hit me still. Now, I fucked up. I did wrong. But, like, still got to defend yourself as a man. Take your chin, thing on the chin, apologize. But you're not about to beat on me. Like unless the nigga get an opportunity, yo, you can stay. You just got to take this ass whooping. I'm still not doing that. But people personally would. I'm not taking no ass whooping. Now, like I said, if I end up with not still, I'm ended up not while putting up a fight. That's the difference. Like, I'm not about to sit here and not put up no fucking fight, nigga. What? Like, I don't give a like, bro. Shout out to mad people, bro. I'm good, Mud. I'm good, Mud. I love this life shit. I ain't doing that shit. I promise you that. I'm not laying down for no nigga, bro. I'm sorry. You niggas could do that. That's cool. Whatever. It's like right on IG. See, it's one of the joints that make go crazy on IG. That's what I'm saying. I gotta just. That shit didn't even do good. Yeah, definitely only my regular page for a while. Now I'm still gonna do both, but just gotta do stuff better. Yeah, bro. Niggas be tripping. You gotta realize, stream. End of the day, you're a man. You're a man. If you're not, you're not. Some people ain't built for that. Should be AI clipping. Let me see. I really don't want to like. I feel like doing my own shit. Like, obviously I can show you what I'm doing. It don't matter. Nah, I should be up here already. Telling y'all, but that works so fast, nigga. That's how you be getting that workout. I'm telling y'all, y'all know how to get that workout. I told you I do everything. That's why I kind of like it's just who I am, bro. Like I'm naturally like good at this shit. Like I said, I would have to live with the fact if I'm never main character or never gonna be main character. That's the end of the day. You gotta live with that. You know what I'm saying? That it might sound unfortunate, but like that's the reality, bro. Nah, this is my regular. It's really good. Facts. Being around these people, don't that really don't matter. But what is this? It matters, nigga. I want to be showing shit I don't want to show, nigga.
With the prayer hands, you're damn right I do. I bought this chain out the street, nigga. This is street money I bought this chain with. He had that chain since forever because it's real. And it ain't changed colors yet. That's why.
Talk heavy.
I got this out the street. You got the chain that everybody got, nigga. The chain that you go on Instagram, find a fake jeweler, send him your name, and he make you the exact same name chain that everybody that got a chain on got.
Can y'all send me that, nigga?
Ain't nobody got my chain. Because I told Poppy, yo, you see that stamp? I want that. But take the eagle out. You can put them hands in there, put that cross behind it.
The thing is, I could
put some blue stones in it because that's my birthstone. Let's go. I made this chain out the street, nigga. Yes, this the drug dealer chain, goofy. Wise men listen and laugh while fools talk. All you got to do is sit back and let this nigga talk. You're going to say it all. I ain't got to say nothing. That's why.
Yeah, I need to see this. Yo, Av, salute, Av. Hey, Av, you my man, 100 grand. Call out sick July, whatever date y'all got. Just call out. Call out 2 weeks before and let us get this one. I want to see Kid Slave versus Easy. These brothers got a lot of talking to do. I need to see this battle. This the battle I want to see. This the battle I want to see.
Oh, fuck up. 1 second.
This the battle I want to see.
Don't do them because you're not like that. When I go up to a radio...
Yeah, this the energy I need. Hey, this the energy we need right now. Like, if more niggas had this energy towards each other, shit'd be a movie. Everybody too playful. Everybody holding hands.
I agree with that.
He is wilding Easy up right now. I need to see this battle. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all might have to make this one. Y'all might have to nigga might have to scratch. Nigga might have to push that Av battle back, man. We gotta figure. Even though I ain't gonna lie, Av went crazy versus Kid Slade, but This one got more motivation to it. Like this, he is wailing. He is
definitely way
wailing.
more
Bring you
promo.
around the corner. I'm telling you, yo, you gotta stop playing, bro. And then walking up trying to shake my hand. Cause eventually it's gonna turn into, yo, now you're not just playing, but you playing in my face. Cause you doing the bullshit and then you walking up trying to shake my hand. And pretty soon I'm gonna take offense to that. Stop doing that. Cause it's offensive. Nigga, I'm a grown-ass man. Knowledge, tell me if I'm lying about this. And I ended the conversation and walked off. When you walked off, you looked at the crowd and seen everybody looking at you, and you felt that your pride took a hit. Your pride took a hit. And again, you said, I only do it for the culture. And I lost it.
Nah, son, hell nah. Hey, Knowledge, you ain't tell this version. One version of the story he talking about. Cause your version sounded like, you know what I mean, it was sounding some grown man shit. His version sound like he told you come outside or say. Oh, come outside or say. Don't say nothing. It sound like, nah. Oh, hell nah. What?
That sound crazy, man. It's the streamer gets slapped after what? Yeah, stream put the wrong John. It's cool though. Yeah, that'll do fine. No, that's cool. I can just edit both of them right now. Rather than just waiting. Two seconds, stream. We keep scrolling down Twitter. Nothing Call of Duty, bro. I don't know, nothing Call of Duty. Not yet, at least. Telling y'all. This shit getting dangerous out here. This is real. Jamie Butler, close friend Ernesto Senna, has been arrested as a part of the Michael Beasley gambling case, where he allegedly acted as a middleman between players and who plays bets. To me, how did this shit just open up? Did they were just like genuinely watching, or was like shit really being taken serious in terms of like, bro, niggas is really getting my under, over, like, bro, when that shit was like, that was the crazy thing about this shit. Like, people used to really dog like some of these NBA players, right? But they like upset, like, you know, you ain't hit your shit, boom, boom, like, the fuck you doing? And now you question if like, because it fucks up so much of the game stream. You gotta understand, like, if you going for them to hit they under or over, and they do the opposite of what you did, like some like half people are getting fucked over because of this. So at the end of the day, it's like, it's kind of grimy. It's kind of grimy. That's crazy. I'm not getting into the Mike Beasley stuff yet. I'm about to do.
Hey, I told her don't do it for me, baby, do it for Chad, do it for Chad. Hey, you with them niggas right now, girl, you know where you at, she gotta be lost. These niggas tend about hoes, we never been there, never ever. They throwing dubs in the chat, shit, I'm throwing them back. Me, baby, glitching them clothes. I don't know how this shit happen, we taking it over. I read it up just like I told her. Shot it just sucked me so good, now I feel like I owe her. Say that she sick of my hands, say she want a nigga that's older. Okay. Ain't saying I'm easy, but shot it chill out with that shit, Uncle pull up and fall. Don't do it for me, baby, do it for Chad. Damn, don't do it for me, baby, do it for Chad. Don't do it for me, baby, do it for Chad. She don't even want me, she tryna fuck on my check. As soon as we spark, this shit going up in the chat. We rich in our rappers, we really living like that. Having that cash. I'm packing a bag, I'm tryna live in that cash. I'm moving in. She don't even want me, she tryna fuck on my check. Baby, y'all in the charge. Young nigga, but I'm in the dog. I got too many hoes, nigga, I'm getting hard. Let's keep it a beam. You can't name another young nigga better than me. They begging for
This shit's funny as shit.
Don't laugh. Don't say anything.
You're not taking off this shirt, right?
Okay, I'm gonna be real. We gotta get in shape, y'all, man. We gotta get in shape. I don't even know how much I weigh, chat. You know the crazy thing about it is I've genuinely have been afraid to get on a scale to see how much I weigh.
That's real though. That is actually real though. Like that's a real thing, bro. Like no, the fear of it. It's just a fear, like, you know, it's a fear when you even feel like you gained a little bit. You really don't want to know now. It's like, I really don't want to know how much I weigh. Like, I had that point in period in time when I hit like 340, 350, whatever I hit. I did not want to touch the scale until the weight was like, honestly, I ain't really get comfortable touching scales till I completely lost like all of this weight. Like when I got an ounce to like 250, honestly, I'm like 230 now. That's when I was like comfortable kind of doing the scale again. Like it's really a fear, but he gotta like, I personally, like, I'm gonna say I've seen his growth or seen his thing. I have not. You know, I've seen Gideon when he was coming up, but like nothing crazy to like, there's like OGs. Like I'm not an OG, but I seen when he was smaller. So I was like, so when it like all that shit happened, he was fucking big. I'm like, bro, in my mind, I want to say he tweaking or anything or to make him feel bad, but it's just more or less like maybe he's never been big in his life. Because personally, when I hit 350 and when I got to 250, when I was back to 250 after so many years, I never wanted to be big again. It was a personal thing right there. No, I swear to y'all, chat. Like when I hit a certain amount of weight, when I was this boom weight, it was hard for me to touch scales, and it was all like I was scared to know exactly what I weighed. So when I lost all the weight and I started taking bro, No, sir. Nah, Chad, that's a real thing, being scared of the scale. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it may not seem like a real thing, but like when you big, bro, because when I hit that crazy amount of bigness when I in like 2021, I was like 350. I was scared to touch a scale because like I went to the doctor, so that's how I knew what I was. But after that, like we had a scale in this house, but I didn't want to touch it. I didn't want to touch it. I ain't touch a scale till I was 250 again. Like for after so many years being 250, I was like, all right, I'm comfortable doing it now. But I think the thing is, bro, with me, like I said, I don't know if he been big before. I don't know if Gideon ever been big, right? I've been big. So the thing, what I told myself is that I never want to be that again. Like obviously I'm pointing at him, but I never like. People see me say like probably still think, but y'all don't realize what I came from. So y'all can call me big still. I'm 230, 240. Like y'all don't know what I just came from. Y'all don't know what I just came from. So all that don't matter. And I never want to go back there. So sometimes gaining this weight and losing it puts the right fear in you because you start taking care of yourself better. You start eating better. You stop overeating and stuff like that. Like that y'all don't really genuinely realize if you've never been big. Like if you've been skinny your whole life and you kind of make fun of big people, you never understand the struggles mentally that you go through when you're big and when you lose it big. Cause like now I'm scared to even get bigger. Like I told myself, I don't want to do that again, bro. I was fake depressed when I was that big, bro. And I never want to be in that state again. Like, cause I don't really get like depressed. We all got our moments of depression, but like, but that moment when I was 3, like, boom, everybody was like, other side of like my actual real friends was like, and family, like, I know they looking at my weight like crazy. Like I'm looking way bigger than I ever have. And then like I said, I took a good reality check for myself. And like I said, I personally don't think I ever get there again. I don't eat like I used to. I don't work out enough, but I don't eat like I used to. So that's like where I'm at with it. You know, you got to sometimes take a reality check and, you know, look at yourself and what you want to do. But even if you're skinny, maybe you need to gain some weight. Maybe you need to do something. Maybe you need to go to the gym. Just take the time to check yourself. Don't always go for your own pride either. Get advice from other people. Talk to people too.
Genuinely don't even know. TOS? Okay. All right, now y'all making me feel bad. Oh, my God. And... Yo! Hey! Yo! Chat! Bro, believe it or not, I actually weigh a little bit less than I thought. 277 flat. And you know what? My phone's about, what, 2 pounds since I was holding my phone? So, really, realistically, I'm probably like 273. 273?
How did you drop 4 pounds, though?
In all seriousness, though. All right, y'all. So here, this is the goal, y'all. The goal is not only to get my mind right, but my body right as well. We are going to lose these titties. These titties are going to be gone. We are going to go back to Fit Dion. A lot of you guys don't... Hold up. Let me show you guys who Fit Dion is. Boom. Fit Dion. I don't know who this dude is. But, hey, I might look like that by the end of this.
I don't know what it is. Like, hopefully he wasn't going through no depression thing where sometimes you just gain weight in terms of money you make and you get a little lazier.
Right in that bitch, nigga.
That's you test driving, nigga.
No, I'm not. Yo.
Yeah.
Fuck, right in that bitch, nigga.
That's you test driving, nigga.
No, I'm not. I'm not
test driving.
I'm not. Did I not buy this car?
Yeah.
I did.
Where's the pink slip? Because he was very unbelievable.
Bro, I don't even know, bro.
Where that pink slip that little baby in the be talking about?
Huh?
We don't have a pink slip to shave.
We don't have a pink slip.
We got a loan.
We got a loan.
Oh, you got a loan?
I didn't.
You shouldn't have bought that thing.
No, I
You
didn't.
made the wrong investment
I
today.
didn't. I mean, I didn't pay. I didn't pay it all the way off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Oh, you doing the payment plan thing? You got the Lambo on Klarna?
You said what?
You got the Lambo on Klarna?
No, it's like it's not that much. It's not that much. It's like
How much was it?
like how much is it a month?
Yeah.
It's like a couple bands, like 3 bands. Not that bad.
Oh shit, you got that?
But you know I'm still with steak, so come on. You're a fucking hater, nigga. You supposed to be like, oh my gosh, congratulations. You've been talking about that car for years, and you fucking you over here talking about some other bullshit I don't give a fuck about. The fuck?
Yeah. I truly think that's his one. I don't know if he realized it, but that's like to me that is his one. My bad, I'm still editing stream. I can see it now. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Only because of that shit that fucked up my audio and I did double audio. I must have been rushing that day, bro. Nigga LeBron back in the gym. Jerusalem. That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. Jerusalem. I don't know if I could play the BT stuff. Oh, again, shit took it down, so no. Damn, Frizz, you dick rider. The fuck?
Yeah, because you said you applauded him, but you wasn't
speaking up for him.
Speaking up for himself.
We be playing with his name, yeah.
Yeah, because we had a whole thing where y'all niggas was on my neck about that.
About what he said. No. So therefore, don't put words in our mouth. What me and Brandon see. I'm glad you jumped out there like a goddamn idiot right now. What me and Brandon was talking about was the choice of words that he chose to use when he said it was his favorite season. That's what the fuck you were trying to defend in here. That's a different conversation. So since all you want to always want to fucking have something to want to be ready to rebuttal about some shit, you're fucking wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
So Brandon, was that not the point we were making?
No. Yes.
Huh?
No.
Brandon?
No.
Was it?
No. Yes.
He was defending what we said he was right.
No, because you said you can't say what you want to say. Remember y'all tried to talk me.
No, we
remember
said
you tried to talk me off a square.
Because speech is
remember
not
y'all tried
free.
to talk me off a square.
Freedom of speech is not free, is what we said.
Square, right?
We stated that
it's a full circle moment.
Ben Brandon was in his very
full circle moment. I have a photographic memory.
As well.
I'm very.
We were saying that we had a problem with you saying that it was your favorite season. The words that you were choosing choosing to use in that moment.
And this is
after you won, and that's what Steve. That was the whole.
I said he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
And we said freedom of speech ain't free. And that's when your dumb ass jumped out there like a dummy.
Now we applauding.
And that's when you jumped out there.
Himself.
In this regard, I said he has the right to defend himself. He has proven that he is going to speak up people playing on his name. I applaud him in that regard in this because we're talking about basketball here. We're talking about basketball. So
he had the right to defend himself.
So therefore, I'm speaking up for Bobby Marks in this regard because Bobby didn't say it. He said his words are, I like Jaylen Brown. Give me Jaylen Brown on my team any day. I think it's absurd that someone says he's the 7th best player on his team. That's what Bobby Marks said. So if Jaylen Brown
Marks is full of shit, there's no reason to say that.
There's
no reason to say it. There's no reason to say it if you don't feel it. What the fuck? And I'm not going to say some shit. I don't like this.
You say shit all the time.
I say this, and I'm going to say this.
You say shit all the time that you don't mean just to clickbait a motherfucker, just to rage bait and get click shit. You say shit all the motherfucking time you don't mean.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did. You said that very scene said you do. You said that very scene said you do.
I defend myself.
No, you said you said myself. I thought you'd be used to it by now. I come in here, bitch, just click rage bait and clickbait. Yeah, you said that shit.
That was just with you. That was just with you. That's not with everybody.
You say shit all the time that you don't believe.
That's just with you, because you say you're not triggered, and you tell niggas to put their feelings in their pockets.
You say shit all the time.
But then your feelings pour out when I'm triggering.
No, don't. Like I said.
All right.
Because you act like
So going back, we both acting like females right now. Because you got in your feelings and you in your feelings right now.
What am I my feelings about? This ain't got shit to do with me.
This got everything to do with what I said before.
No, this ain't got shit to do with
Jaylen Brown.
You're wrong.
Jaylen Brown has the right to defend himself at all costs.
You're wrong.
He just applauded.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
He just applauded.
You're wrong. I ain't applaud shit that you say.
Favorite year. He has the right.
He has the right to say that.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
And that was I said he can say what the fuck he wants to say.
Cool, that's cool.
And then you know what they said? No, he can't.
Okay.
No, he can't.
Is that what we
wait
said?
a second.
No, he can't.
They had just lost 3 home games to Philadelphia, right?
This is my favorite season.
Yeah.
All right.
My favorite.
And people had a problem with you saying that.
And I don't give a fuck about nobody else having a problem about what I say.
Cool.
Now, people have a problem with what I'm saying now.
Cool.
Should I still care?
Yeah, cool.
I'm defending myself in the same manner. What's the difference?
We're talking basketball here.
Did you like him saying that?
100. Listen, you have to speak up for yourself when people are going against you. People are creating false narratives. This Bobby Marks thing is like, why would you bring this up if this wasn't going to affect my perception and my reputation?
How?
And how you look at me. Since 2016, they've been throwing shots at Jaylen Brown due to him being too intelligent for the space.
You are too educated.
So now here we are. I'm an activist. I've been in the streets with the fucking protesters. I've been really building back. And I got 300 million said I'm going to build Black Wall Street in Boston. Are you serious? So when I go to defend him, he can't say what he wants. You know you can't say what you want. That's all my point was. It just resonates now. It's a full circle moment.
It ain't a full circle.
So does it?
Dead wrong.
So does it help him? Does what help?
It didn't. The point we were making didn't help.
Like, does it help you? Does it help that Bobby Marks is doing this shit right now?
I'm just saying,
just answering to like everybody that what they're saying and everything. 100% it helps him. He's liberating other players to be able to speak up for themselves.
Okay.
Don't let these motherfucking ESPN niggas create narratives on you when you don't got no voice to speak on your own. Now come out and say, state your source, Bobby. Who told you those analytical things that I was the 7th best player? Who told you that, bro? You just made it up when you said you don't believe it. So you just said I don't believe it, but
hey, same person over here talking about, I got all the receipts on what been said about me. You ain't said nobody name.
I don't have to because I don't give a fuck about what people say.
But you want other people to do.
He decided to do it. He's decided to do it.
No, you come on this bitch very calculated.
If I do it, it's gonna hurt some motherfuckers' feelings.
I know what's been said about me.
It's gonna hurt feelings.
I know who said about me.
It's gonna hurt feelings if I do it. It's gonna hurt feelings if I do it.
You don't do it. So you
it's gonna hurt feelings.
You don't do.
It's gonna hurt feelings.
So you want other people to do what you don't do.
I've done it. I fought against.
This shit crazy. Oh, she's a mess. She look good. Damn, this shit crazy. Oh shit, act back. Let's watch act a little bit. Nigga, how the hell did this shit mute?
But anyway, nonetheless, hip hop goes on. I did say I did a quick gambling stream while I was on vacation or towards the end of my vacation in Miami. And I told you guys, I have no problem. Like, listen, I got no problem with giving media niggas smoke. I've always done that. I don't want to make my streams exclusively about that. What we do here and what I've been known for is really in-depth, accurate, well thought out, high IQ coverage of whether it's trials, cases, breakdowns of music, actually giving you actual industry information or education that could possibly help you. And this lowbrow stuff of, you know, some of these guys who are just trying to shoot at me for whatever reason. I will say, you know, it's a little bit surreal. I look up and, you know, I remember about 15 years ago when I was like a kid and I was like fucking listening either to the radio or some of these people I was, you know, just like, damn, these people seem so cool. It is a little bit surreal looking at them now, shooting at me like I have the ultimate power, but whatever. We'll get to it. All right. So let's get into some stuff. We have a whole topic list to get to. I know. I seen somebody in the chat say, Ak, you better not make no fucking excuse today that you ran out of topics. You haven't been here in 2 weeks, gang. You're right. You're right. We could start anywhere you guys want. The Pooh Shiesty stuff, I've actually low-key backtracked officially on that. Completely backtracked. Okay? Somebody said, Ak always bringing up 15 years ago. Yeah, because I feel like I'm the same person. Like I'm literally the same person. I'm literally the same person. Anyway. Actually, quickly, I'll, you know, I explained this to someone recently.
I didn't know you
they didn't
Like
understand.
that.
I'm not going to get into the small stuff in the weeds. I want to break down. This is for people who are intelligent. Everything I'm going to say in the next 4 to 5 minutes is going to explain everything you're seeing.
Come on.
This is my complete ideology of everything going on.
Come on.
I think everything going on starts initially, and of course I'm referencing some Jay-Z and Rock Nation stuff just to let you know. But if you're wondering timing, you're wondering whatever, nothing is disconnected. Also, I'm speaking to my audience for the other niggas who's working for the ops, and like this is not me asking y'all opinion, because none of y'all been in federal court. None of y'all been having niggas outside your house. Just shut up, please. Just shut up. Let me tell the people what's going on, because somebody got to be honest. I've chalked it up. This is gonna blow your mind a bit, because you're gonna think this is too big of a thought to connect to too small of points. Everything is happening, chat, because this year is a mid-year. This is mid-year. Was it mid-year or midterm elections? I'm sorry. It's midterm elections. I've been armed with enough information to figure out what's happening. So what's happening is that Jay-Z, and I'm only speaking about some of the stuff you're seeing media-wise. It's looking weird, right? So Jay-Z and Roc Nation, they're in line to help the Democrats take back government from Trump. Trump is out anyway. They're trying to make sure J.D. Vance doesn't get in. The midterms are looking good for the Democrats. Why? Well, Trump went into this Iran war, doesn't look too good. Everyone's saying he's like some puppet of Israel. It's not looking good. Bet. Let me tell you the play. Let me tell you the entire play. And I'm you'll figure out whoever you are interested in, how they fit into it. So you know how Trump won the election? And as soon as he won, because Elon supported him a lot, he puts Elon in this position and gives him some fake position and was like, this is Doge. Yo, here's Doge, Elon. Do what you want. It's basically a quasi-semi-governmental position. You could do what you want. Elon basically gets to look at the whole landscape, kind of gets to do a few things, make some suggestions, and also get in favor with Trump, even though Trump kind of betrayed him for a second. But what ends up happening, Elon's the first trillionaire. Remember, I told you, business as usual, and it's always capitalism. I'm telling you, maybe not to the level of Elon, but the Democrats, they're flabbergasted. They don't know. People like who are clear Democrats, like Stephen A. Smith, or used to be, he's even said, hey, the reason why y'all lost, y'all don't tap in with the people anymore. So the Democrats realized after they had people twerking on stage, whatever, Trump won because he was talking to people on podcasts. He controlled the narrative on these platforms that were talking directly to people. Flagrant 2, this and third. I know, I'm kind of dragging this out, but I want you to understand. And you might be like, what are you talking about? Trust me. So the Democrats this year are looking for the people to be their Elon. Not necessarily in donating money, but in influence. I'm telling you this because I know it. Roc Nation is going to be, or they're trying to be, what they have been for the NFL and what they have been for when the Barclays was coming to Brooklyn. We could sell salt to a fucking snail. Because I'm Jay-Z. Black people listen to me when I speak. The Democrats need this. By the way, Kamala lost to Trump. They had low voter turnout from black people. It's a key demographic of the Democrats. So they're coming back around and they're trying to fix all their wrongs. Well, one of the wrongs is Kamala didn't want to do like Rogan. So they're focusing on smaller platforms and podcasts and stuff like that. But Jay-Z is going to be the guy. Roc Nation is going to be the guy, or be the people. Desiree Perez is going to be the woman. And some of their affiliates, maybe some radio personalities and podcasters and YouTubers, will be their tentacles. Start with that top level and follow my lead. Well, how does this connect to anything we're talking about, Ak? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because the reputation and the supposed integrity of Jay-Z has never been questioned. He was always, you've seen it in the Epstein files. Do I need to bring up in the Epstein files, they said literally, hey, if you give Jay-Z the contract, no, if we get Jay-Z, we prevent what was happening at that moment in Sao Paulo, Brazil. people were rioting in the streets. They said we have Jay-Z for the black people for that. They won't do shit. They're not fucking protesting when Jay-Z tells them different. Now, whether you want to, that was a real email. That's to tell you how the top of the top thought about black people but thought about Jay. Just give him the position, give him the Super Bowl, they'll stop kneeling. Just give him the thing to control the blacks. Now let me tell you this. This is where it all went wrong. And this is why we're here. Because over the last 3 years, Rock Nation's, I call it approval rating, but let's just say what people think of them. The majority consensus is that they're slimy, they're scums, they're robbers and thieves, they're actually culture vultures, and to be honest, they do nothing but tear other artists down and attack other black, just say media people. This is not me saying it. This is the genuine consensus. Now, of course, there's shows that are going to be like, no, we just love Jay. Yo, did you hear about the 30th anniversary? Tell them to shut up. We got it. Listen, the problem with the campaign they're doing is that it only works if you don't have eyes. If you don't have eyes, it works. If you don't have a brain, it works. Rock Nation and the figure of Jay-Z, he's never had less power and less cultural equity. Remember that word, cultural equity. What's the proof? After slowly, people have just put out there, these people ain't the best. Jay's kind of for self. Look what he did with the NFL. Look what with TYLIL. Look what this. People have gotten off of the Jay-Z train. I know, for some of y'all, the slow thinkers, you'll see where I'm getting to. Remember, I told you, this is starting with politics. Jay and them wants to be aligned to politics. By the way, all of Jay-Z's shills, watch them all kind of lean towards politics too. Watch. Chat, I don't know J.D. Vance. You know, they claim I'm Republican. I don't know J.D. Vance. I don't got nothing to say about him, good or bad. You won't see me over here trying like, oh, let's go talk about Jay-Z. You'll see them starting to drum it up. Why? What do you think? Okay. So how did Jay-Z strike out? And this is why all of this is happening. At this time where he needs to look strong and that his voice and that his influence is unmatched. He struck out when he was given a deal and a lucrative stake, all pun intended, in a casino that was slated to be in Times Square. You're going to start noticing some ironies, right? Casino, Jay-Z, why? Okay. Eventually, the people who ultimately had to approve, just like when he brought the Barclays to Brooklyn and people had to move from their homes they lived in for decades, they had to eventually sign off on it. Jay-Z's word didn't have enough weight that time for Times Square. They tried to offer and, according to one article, allegedly bribe one of the most influential people there, supposedly offering $20,000 a month. This is all facts. This is a monologue. You guys can look it up. But it got turned down. The likes of Charlemagne the God, the likes of Fat Joe were toe in toe with trying to get this going through. Supposedly, they were all promised tricklets and droplets of crumbs from the mouth of Jay-Z. Don't believe me? Go look it up. They did speeches. Two guys that I don't even associate with gambling. Two guys who I've never even seen them promote degeneracy. They showed up in a community that they claim they care for the people by arguing that a casino was right for them. Cool. Well, it all came crashing down. Their bid got denied. And it's the first public time Jay-Z's face card, cultural equity, credit card got declined. It got declined. Now, let me bring a few other things into it. Because you might be like, okay, so what? Well, Roc Nation is sitting back and they realized what the atmosphere was when they got declined. At that point, he was getting associated with Diddy, claiming that him and Diddy had multiple freak-offs with underage young girls, allegedly.
Ooh.
His name was Dirt. There was a hotline brought up by Tony Busby that claimed that Diddy and his mogul friends were fucking all the kids. And Jay-Z was supposedly be the number 2 guy. If you look at one of the lawsuits that Jay-Z has filed after Tony Busby, you could tell he's very upset that his casino bid never got approved. You could tell that he has acknowledged that his stock and his cultural currency credit card has now been declining. He has sued him, I think, for the amount of like either above 175 million, claiming, hey, you messed up a lot of deals for me by making these frivolous claims. And you knew they were frivolous and you kept it going on. So I need some money. What were these claims? It's the claims that when Jay-Z showed up to these things where he had to give speeches, they're like, nigga, ain't you Diddy Part 2? They weren't trying to vote for no fucking casino. They were trying to figure out what Jay was on.
That sounds crazy.
You have
Allegedly,
the Jaguar Wright, the Dame Dashes, the Oskinos. You have all these people who are telling supposedly personal stories about Jay. Artists who have been affected by him telling personal stories as well. Bobby Shmurda can't stop talking. I mean, Tory hasn't said anything, but you know how it goes. The father has spoken up. So essentially, Roc Nation / Jay-Z, I'm using kind of them as interchangeable entities. Their reputation is dirt. I want to bring in a few more names. This is all going to make sense.
Come on, let's get into all of this. Act.
So now they've gotten their first L.
My nigga, big act.
A L that they're not taking lightly. They're saying, because our public perception is dirt, we can't even get a casino approved. Now, we ain't get to election yet. Calm it down. Okay. Jay-Z, who's also friends with Michael Rubin. Michael Rubin also has something called Fanatics. These days, we'll talk about Michael Beasley in a little bit. Everything is gambling.
Malik Beasley.
Jay-Z couldn't get that casino deal going off. Jay-Z and Michael Rubin, they're trying to expand Fanatics. Okay, Fanatics started out like more like a card trading thing, like fantasy sports for a while. Now they've opened a sports book, and they have now opened, because they have limited casino licenses. Oh, yes. So then we get a little bit closer to where the midterms is. The only person in media, or the person who they blame, to have danced on the grave, muddied the waters, dragged and brought up things they would rather bury, are a few particular people. Nicki Minaj and her fans, the brand or the entities associated with academics. And then there's another person, which that has a little bit more tentacles itself. Drake. I could spend an hour getting into each thing, but I wanted to bring you here. So Roc Nation, Jay-Z, we're approaching the midterms. They're going to try to have a, watch, it's going to be something along with the Reform Alliance that's going to be government in nature, that they're hoping to get like that Elon role where it's like, oh, Jay is kind of government. He's like a government figure that's helping black people get out of jail. Trust. Okay, he gets to kind of fix shit, whatever. But before he could do that, he got to get these motherfuckers elected.
That's crazy.
And right now, his name is Dirt. So the people who they're attacking are the people they feel have contributed to making their name Dirt. Now, it's interesting. It's, you know, it's been an interesting chess game for me. It's easy fighting. You know, I always told you, if everybody knows, I start drinking usually about 8:30 in the morning. I wake up at like 6:30. 2 hours. Let's get it. When me and Meek had issues, and we're going to talk about Meek too, I dismantled Meek's career before I took my first shot at Henny. 2 hours. He's not that smart. It wasn't that hard for me to do. It wasn't that hard. My first little baby run come around, a little harder, but not that hard. Name any rapper who's gone up toe-to-toe with me. I'll tell you how difficult it was. This one, I'll admit, it's hard to fight an opponent that's not in the ring. They're not in the ring. I'm in the ring. They're not in the ring. They're a silent hand. They're absent. They send representatives and lawsuits. They don't stand across you. They don't even speak. So for some people, it's going to come across like, yo, this guy's kind of losing it. He's making it up. Because there is a way where you seem so, when you throw the stone and hide your hands, and every time they look at your hands, well, there ain't no residue on the hands. Maybe you didn't get hit by them. Yeah. So, of course, it's difficult, but I do think universally people know now that the fight is happening. The fight is absolutely happening. And for the rest of this year, I don't expect it to get any easier. The shills, the puppets, the mouthpieces.
That shit was sexy.
They're all
my bad. I'm watching Netflix.
Just think about this.
I'm here, right now.
Think
I'm learning shit, so I'm just listening.
Me and Charlamagne the God always had a great relationship. How the hell is he now the mouthpiece for Jay-Z and Roc Nation? He's calling me, yo, Jay, don't think about you, Drake, nobody, huh? How are you stepping in the pocket for them? How does that work? Now, I'm not saying it's wrong, but we have to identify, if we're going to do this thing, we got to identify clear teams. We got to identify clear teams. Remember I told you, the thing with Roc Nation, this is why I can't treat them like I've treated the other, little peon rappers who I just had my way with. They don't seem to be in the other corner. They don't seem to be in the ring. Ironic. All the people who said Drake's a sucker for filing a lawsuit when Kendrick Lamar defamed him by calling him a pedophile now are in agreement that Roc Nation, through proxies or otherwise, should have media people up in court all day.
What is this?
They don't have no problems with that.
What is this?
They don't have no problems. But Drake's a sucker.
I should have.
We're in interesting times, chat.
That shit's sexy, and I think you were wondering.
Unfortunately for them, I'm very confident because from where I sit, never said I was perfect. but I think people are smarter than what they're trying to do. So the mind of the people are peeping what's happening and they're seeing what's happening. And that's all. Remember I said, I feel like that's as far as I could win. You're not fighting an opponent that presents himself. So they want to make it a me and Charlemagne thing. And then Charlemagne is like, he's playing like, it's like tic-tac-toe, like, don't mess with this other guy because he's like the main guy that Rock Nation and he don't like. All right, whatever. No, it's a George thing. I'm like, what? So now we have like Charlemagne the mouthpiece. We have like these other guys, but like, it's interesting. The rest of this year is going to be amazing. For the people who try to keep the narrative that anyone with me or myself is spooked, rattled, or otherwise, wake up. We've received the clear acknowledgement of what's going on. We're turning it up tenfold. See all you soon. All right. Anyway, let's get to it. All right. Why did people tell me there was like a leaked Drake song? Okay, y'all want to start with some music stuff?
I can't do music, man.
Yeah, chat. We just gotta. Hey, listen.
I'm going to a YouTube video real quick.
I specialize in belt to ass. The only thing I'll say this. Only thing I'm gonna say this. Now, yeah, I do want to say this. When I mentioned that make them pay lyric, right? What was the make them pay lyric? Where he says, you know, how could you press the ignition and let the memories of your past affect your decision? I got very fond memories of certain people. Here's the reality of it.
Yeah.
Because one thing I know, I'm never a victim. But I know the people that y'all might think are victims, they're not as well. Here's the question that I would like everybody involved to answer. Okay? Now, y'all should know me. When I'm really at war, I'm not above anything. I put a nigga's picture up there with his fucking kid at a playground. Didn't care. Not defending anyone who's associated with me, but to the level of doxing where you're showing people's houses, addresses, and you're invasive into where they're sleeping. Y'all better not have
Shut me, Jack.
Because if I was them, I know how I play. I would like to not go that far. And I wouldn't go that far because I still have some fond memories. But remember this. I'm the only one that don't got no kids in this situation. I don't got no kids, no wife, no nothing. So I just want to tell y'all.
Who? He said he already leaving the lake.
Are we going down the route of having people in front of each other's houses?
I'm talking about it right now.
I don't have kids.
Lying, man.
I don't have kids because I love hip hop. You know why? I live this. And eventually I will. But this shit right here, I got niggas trying to kill me. I don't give two fucks. Nigga. I'm glad I don't got kids right now because like they'd probably be or a baby mama. They'd be targeted.
You know he gonna give it up.
But for the rest of y'all that live a nice little family life afterwards,
Play with different numbers. You can go back to 6.
be careful. I'll give you another aspect with this.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's crazy.
Once this whatever, I don't know if this is this like a proxy war? I don't know what this is. People came to me. Matter of fact, I don't even have to say. I don't want to play in this realm. I'm telling y'all this now. But this seems it's a thin line. Not for me.
What's up, bro? What's up? Who was she on the? I'm gonna tell you number, but it wasn't because the number I got is whack.
Nope, that ain't it. Where is it? Is it this? Jesus Christ, I can't watch. Does everybody do like paid shit? Everybody's behind a paywall. Oh my God. Oh, this is it.
Service bad.
Here we go.
I can but still out of respect.
Here.
On the Adam and Wax show, because he takes all the ad. One of the spies hit me. I don't know who they.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm only even putting this up because, as I said, I'm in like a weird position. Charlemagne is going to war with my man George. You can call him George. I don't care. I'm telling y'all, the next thing y'all gonna see is kids on the TV. Y'all gonna see this. Y'all gonna see wives. Y'all gonna see side hoes. Y'all gonna see this. You gonna see that. I'm saying, let's not get there because I got a lot of fond memories. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So I'm saying when I really got an op, that's what I'm doing. Facts. Like Rory and Millie Moore, facts. But I'm saying I would like to de-escalate. I don't want to see no families up on I want to see no. And why do I say that? A couple days ago, Whack 100 hits me up. And he says, I think you're beefing with Charlemagne. They've given me a boatload of information on him. Info that you could use to your advantage. Now, in maybe a little bit more non-turbulent times, I would have probably even called Charlemagne and told him, like I normally do, but I would told him where it's from. Hey, Whack got a dossier on you, bro. Don't know if it's true, but handle that. These days, I don't know. So, what I say to Whack is, I'm good. I don't want to play like that with someone I've looked up to. I don't want to play like that. You got to give me a true enemy. And he's not my true enemy. He's dancing with my enemies, but don't know. Anyway, he says, well, here's all the info. Do it as what you may. Now, if y'all remember my streams, I even came on here, I said, because I do have love, not only for Charlemagne, but, Grant was just my guy. I didn't even tell this to Grant because I knew if I told him this, he would use it against Charlemagne, which I don't want to be done. Anyway, Whack went on his podcast and said basically what it was. And that's why I'm only bringing it up. But I do want to let you know, if you're wondering my demeanor to this, Whack presented me with the info and said, drop the nuclear on this nigga. And I said, no. And matter of fact, I won't even use this. And you know how they're passing around like some documents supposedly about like Grand Wizard and like me and Drake. And like they're playing like, Uno, Take Two and all that dumb shit. And they won't tell me who's in the game, right? I got info. And my guy there's someone outside of his house, seemingly sent by either Rock Nation or Charlemagne, right? We don't know. I say, you know what? I don't want this to escalate. Let me not give it to my guy. I didn't give it to my guy. And I know Grant. Grant probably is like, come on. But if I gave this info to you, I would feel like I'm attacking Charlemagne. So I'm not. But anyway, the point is this. And, because it's public now, I'll let you know this is like where the nastiness of this back and forth is headed to. And as everyone is celebrating, I'm going to put up this picture of your house and this picture of you and da-da-da-da. There is some reciprocation that's inevitably going to happen. And for the niggas in hip hop that got kids and got wives and got like sisters, If I've never seen your kid's wife and sister, I don't want to see them on the net if I'm cool with you. Now, if I ain't cool with you, I want to see everybody. Facts. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I don't fight fair. But I have fond memories. Anyway.
Ain't tell them nothing, but they listening to it. They know my voice. Right? Because he had about 48, 50 days.
What?
Turn on. Look, and this shit is going, what's going on? But if something is to happen to him, leave him here and roll whatever around and let him go. We knew when I see
from his perspective. Glad he's back. I'm looking forward to hearing about how this all went from his perspective. But
oh yeah.
Are you keeping up on the Academics versus Charlemagne beef? Because I feel like that's something that deserves our attention.
The last maybe a week or something ago.
Whack is calling in. Hold on, we're gonna get to it. Whack.
My spy just hit me and said Academics talking about you on this stream.
Whack.
I said it's 9:20 in the morning. What you mean Act talking about me? I've been trying to check on my brother. He been over there hostage in La La Land.
Whack. I'm gonna be honest. So I was commenting. We about to watch a clip with you on No Jumper, but I was saying, I said, listen, because you know, I think I explained the situation. There's somebody on my team who's kind of going at it with Charlemagne. You called me and said your spies had a bomb. It's like, yo,
I sent it to you.
Yeah, and I said, this
you
is
ignored it. I said
I can't detonate. This is nah. And
I sent it to you, but you know I'm hearing there's a fight going on. You know I'm gonna jump in the fight. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know it was that serious. Adam telling me, yo, I'm like, what you mean? Is that serious? So I know I know how to play the media. I sent it to you for whatever reason. You was ignoring it, but they telling me it's niggas coming at you. So I gotta find a way to jump in the fight. So I let Adam read what I sent you.
Hey, listen, me and Charlemagne's always been good. And like, even though it looks crazy right now, for me to detonate a bomb.
Me that's on you, bro.
No, for me to detonate a bomb.
Tell me, Wackley, ignore that shit. I'm seeing it's a squabble.
But Whack, for me to detonate a bomb, I know you can't come back from it.
Listen, only thing I'm saying, listen, I'm picking sides. See, I don't do like these other niggas.
Oh, no DJ Khaled. No DJ Khaled. You gotta be on one side or the other. Okay, I like
betting the nigga
I
know.
do like that.
See, one thing you knew when they told you, you was like, yo, what? Adam told Wack some shit serious. You know what I'm gonna do. If you don't get to me first, the niggas gonna go. You know that. If you don't call me and say, bro, leave that alone for me, and I hear it's a problem, I'm joining the battle, and I'm gonna let a nigga know exactly where I stand.
Hey, chat, I want to let y'all know Wack was on time and early. He said, hey, by the way, how is your spies working all around the clock with information about everybody?
Yo. And see, you didn't see my phone. You know how niggas be like, yo, where Wack get? Act, they're named in my phone. It's like 57 of them. Spy 1, Spy 2.
Wack, I'm gonna be honest with you. You gave me such like I don't want to gas it up to the public, but you gave me a bomb, and I did some sucker shit. I said, not only am I gonna make sure this bomb don't explode, my man who's shooting off bombs, I can't let him see this bomb because he gonna shoot this off immediately. I hid the bomb. I hid the bomb. So now he just heard it when you mentioned that, yo, I sent Act the bomb. He's like, what? So I'm telling him,
you last month.
Well, I'm telling him, I'm like, listen, there's levels. I'm like, we're not at that point of playing. Nah.
But see, that's on you, bro, because last month I get it, and I didn't know what was going on. I sent it to you. You didn't say nothing. So that means there's something going on, but it ain't that serious. Now here Adam is a month later. Yeah, you see all the shit going on with Ack and Whoopty Whoop, and I'm like, oh.
Nah, Charlemagne been my guy though. Like, put like this.
Hey, listen, something else must have happened for Adam a month later to come telling me do you see all the shit going on? At that point, I'm not gonna wait. Listen, if a nigga is standing in front of me, and it's didn't happen a few times, and you know it, and a nigga say something about somebody I fuck, I'm gonna give him warning. Hey, bro, that's my guy. Leave that alone. If he continue, where you think J Hood got that behavior from? Okay, well now I'm him. I'm not finna go call my guy and say, hey, I'm gonna call him and say, I ran into this nigga. This is what happened. I broke his shit, so I'm gonna let you know what it is. It's up. That's it. I don't know. You never said nothing one way or another. So a month later, when Adam bring it to me, I'm like, oh, bro, really in some shit. Fuck it, it's on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
God, shit. I'm like, it's on. In my head.
Now, and by the way, the moment that happened so quickly, I said, this is why WAC 100 is probably one of the most valuable allies to have. WAC has the biggest war chest on everybody. Now, you got to realize, I've been doing what I've been doing for 15 years, so I got one too. But WAC is going to come with another war chest that it don't got the same shit as you. He got some other stuff. But WAC, I ain't gonna lie. What you're trying to deliver are nukes. This is not a nuke situation. I'm still trying to negotiate peace. I'm still trying to negotiate.
I'm
trying to negotiate peace.
Didn't say nothing to me, because you know once you get tagged me in the game, I'm trying to destroy some shit. I ain't playing with no nigga. Let's go ahead on and destroy a motherfucker. So I get it. The only thing I know is that same spy. He got all kind of shit, details, on top of getting in direct contact with the players. So I don't know what's going on.
Yo, WAC, where you get these spots from? Yo, stop.
The beauty about it is they find me.
Yo. Oh, man. Yo, it's funny because, like, half of my audience looking at me like, yo, you kind of, like, they're looking at me like it's the first time we seen you punk out act. But listen, this is somebody who I look up to, and I never wanted to go there. I never know.
But Adam told me the nigga never gave you an interview. I didn't know all this. What's going on, bro? Nah,
damn.
Bullshit. Him and Vlad had issues. They didn't got it right. He didn't been back to Vlad. Like, how the nigga never gave you an interview, bro? Like, you gotta read the writing on the wall, bro. Yeah. On some real shit. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know what's going on, but you gotta read the writing on the wall. Cause you know, I know a lot of direct shit. I'ma just put it like this. Them little people that came out that subway was for a reason, my guy. You understand what I'm saying? And there was some disrespect going on back then because niggas thought niggas was 3,000 miles away. So, you know, you got to remember what time and era that was, right? So,
hey, what you talking about? Yo, WAC, how you come with some? Yo, WAC, stop it, man.
You remember them niggas that came out the subway? Everybody seen the niggas that came out the subway in front of the radio station.
Wait,
so
you don't know nothing about that?
Nigga, I don't what?
You don't know nothing about that.
Nigga, I bet you my index fingerprint will be on the detonation button. That's a fact. You ever notice how nobody ever knew where it came from?
I thought they said for some little Kim or something.
Fuck no. It's somebody that's in the media right now all the time with a certain individual that does another sport. But at the end of the day, you gotta remember, you gotta remember that was the whack DJ K Slade Chaz Williams show back in them days. You get what I'm saying? So what I felt, they felt, and vice versa. Ask Plies when we caught his ass downtown and he owed K Slade that money. If we didn't snatch his ass off.
Stop it, WAC. Nah, come on, nah. Because they're gonna run with this now. This is gonna be a whole WAC. You did not know nothing about that. You saw it online just like the rest of us, WAC. You don't even know the players involved.
Plot, plan, execute. That's a fact. Listen. Bullshit. Put it like this, my nigga. The alphabetical slaughter ain't the only slaughter that went on in the alphabet. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Listen, man. Act. If it ain't on, cool.
Nah, but hold on. But whack. So this is where I'm at with it too, right? So I and this is why I put it out in the air today too. I said, listen, the people from my side, right, that I do care about, they're saying, hey, well, listen, if they're playing with putting pictures of me in front of my house. Well, what about if I put up some pictures with their kids or pictures with, and I'm like, whoa, let's not do that. Let's keep it above the belt. Let's keep it above the belt. You know, you gotta.
Who put up pictures of your house?
No, it wasn't my house. It's like imagine like your right hand guy.
Got you. Oh yeah. I keep hearing about this guy.
Yeah,
that ain't the guy that be in the office then when I come down. It's another guy.
No. He didn't. But basically, when they're doxing him, they showing where he live at. They showing everything. So he's like, yo, all right,
you gotta ride with your man, at.
Yeah, but
and then the nigga calling you, giving you subliminals from Rock Nation, like they using him. Can't nobody call me and tell me go ahead on an issue act a direct threat. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna happen like that, bro. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. You can't call a motherfucker your friend or your comrade, and this nigga straddling the railroad tracks, bro. You on the left or the right side, you clear, but if you straddling that track, you gonna get hit. It might be time for the nigga to get hit. Act, we take the nigga down. We can just fuck over him, bro. We don't get no fuck. I'm just saying.
One thing I tell y'all, chat, a whack campaign is very bad. Yo, whack, you know I've seen you run a couple campaigns on niggas, and I'm like, yo, at some point, I don't know what that reach out call was, but like, yo, bro, could you stop it? You're fucking everything up.
Man, the only thing I'm saying is that the dude ain't never did an interview with you. He going after your man. Did they tell me this guy really is part of your team? But he ain't call you and tell you, hey, bro, could you holler at your man? Because this, that, and the other.
I tried to put him on the phone. He don't want to talk to him.
I think you giving a dude more grace than he giving you. Why he ain't never did an interview with you, Act? I didn't realize that till Adam told.
I think he got a busy schedule, you know?
You really, Act, I'm going to be real. And I think your chat going to agree with this. You know people going to start thinking that Charlamagne got something on you. That's why you scared to go at him.
Nah.
I'm telling you, ask your chat. Ask your chat, bro.
You know, I looked up, listen, all right, I hear what you're saying.
You don't tolerate this shit from nobody, bro.
I'm going to be honest. If it was anybody else, I would have jumped 20 years ago. You're right. But I kind of, like, before I got into this media shit, I looked up to him. I was like, yo, that's the guy, man. That's the guy. I was like, yo, I want to be on like he's on. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's hard. Like, for me, even that, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is. I don't know if this is the point where like AI got to cross up mic. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know, bro.
Man, you looked up to Kendrick when he gave you that first signed CD, and you still went at him.
Yeah, I did do I did a show with Kendrick in 2011.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You went at Kendrick. What's the problem? I'm just saying something.
But here's the thing, too, though. It's not direct. Like, put it like this. Here's the thing. Whack, if I call you and I'm like, yo, Whack, I can't tell you who I got it from, but today at 5 o'clock, just look out. And you like, nigga, look out for what? And you say, look out for what? And I'm like, man, I can't tell you too much, but just look out. You're like, look out for who? Nigga, I can't tell you that either.
Go. I'm gonna see, and that draws the line right there on friend or foe. Cause I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna be like, Ack, I just got this call from this person. This was going on. This was they up to. What we doing?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
You got it, or you need my help?
Why gonna send you the whole text thread?
I'm sending you the whole text thread where it come from, because I don't want you to think for 1 second that I got anything to do with this shit.
Whack did that before. Whack gonna send the whole shit. Whack gonna send the whole shit.
I ain't playing with it like that. So my thing is, I'm just looking at, dude ain't supported you. He ain't came to no interviews with you. He looked like he in cahoots with going at your guy that helps you, whoever this individual is, right? So at some point, bro, he gotta come sit down with you, bro. Charlamagne, the people gotta see with Charlamagne how he really feel about you and what he really got to say, and you gotta ask the right
on vacation.
question.
I think we gonna have to set that up because I gotta look him eye to eye. Because also, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think in the past, like, because I've always kind of looked up to him, like, he'll say shit, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'm like,
Nah,
maybe
that's
not.
what I'm saying,
Now when he say it, I'm like, really? So I gotta sit down with him and be like, yo, face to face. You gotta remember, like, the first time I met him, he was the first industry nigga I met. 2013.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, bro, he done said some shit, did some shit. The people want to know. And if you call upon him to come sit down with you, there's nobody on that side who's going to deny you a sit down, bro. Niggas get on the plane to come sit down with you. So he need to come sit down, bro, because if he denies you that, you're going to have to see him as that, bro. At that point, that means everything come out his mouth, all his actions, we got to see it as that as a op. I don't know what's going on, bro, but he got niggas scratching their head wondering where he stand at, bro. If we wrong, then let us hear he wrong for real.
Please, I got one request. Please.
Cause I got some more shit.
Hold on, put the lid on anything, whatever spies is gonna hit you with.
See, you know what? That's why I didn't want to call in, because long as I'm operating independent and you didn't tell me nothing, I can get away with it.
Yeah, I know. I know because I see you say it. I'm like, oh, because I was ask my guy don't know. Nobody knows what you just said. You texted to me and I was just like, no, so I hinted towards. I said, yo, Charlotte, people have sent me stuff about you, but I would never use. I wouldn't even ever tell nobody about it. And then I didn't say nothing to you. You gave it to me. I didn't give you like a, oh, okay, oh, good looks. Like,
nah, you didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing until Adam out of nowhere telling me, you see all the shit going on with Ak and Charlemagne? At that point, it's on. I'm in the fight. Nigga, what? Some shit going on. Oh, hold up. Shit, because you never said nothing, which was a sign like maybe it might be, but maybe he dealing with it. Okay, cool. A month later, Adams hit me with all the shit that's going on.
Yeah.
See, remember, I sent you that shit to where it wasn't too much being said. So I'm like, oh, it's a build-up. What the fuck is... At that point, you ain't got to tell me to jump in the fight. I'm jumping in the fight. Ak, if I see you over there having a conversation, I don't like the body language. We've been here. Wack is pushing up immediately. What's happening? Everything good?
All right, so Wack, I'll tell you about my true opinion on this. I don't think this is a fight with me and Charlemagne. That's why I don't want to throw a punch.
So what is it with your mans, though? That's your guy.
No, but hold on. I think it's like, imagine you beefing with, okay, I'm just make this up. Imagine you got beef with Suge Knight. Suge Knight don't pop out in the ring, but he keeps sending the same spokesperson. He's sending a main spokesperson that you used to be cool with, and now the spokesperson sounding more and more like Suge, but Suge is not here.
That's all I'm gonna say right here, and I think your chat gonna agree. You watched the movie 300, right?
Yeah.
Remember what happened with the messengers?
Yeah.
Let's get to it. Let's throw them niggas down the bitch, bro.
This nigga Wack is so
I know who I am.
Oh, man, Wack.
Bro, if dude don't come clear it up, Ak is on, bro. He got to come clear it up.
Hey, I will say this. I feel like Drake with J. Cole a bit. Drake rapped to J. Cole. He said, you said you was calling me back. You never did. When I talked to Charlemagne, he said, yo, Jay-Z probably don't know about you. He don't really got no problem with you. And he said Desiree, which I heard that Desiree got him as therapist.
You, bro.
Hold on. He said Desiree, who I heard got him as therapist. He said, nah, I'm pretty sure they don't have a problem with you. He said, Ak, if I call up there and I could get y'all to get on the phone, are you down to do it? And I said, I'm down to do it. I ain't get a call back yet, bro. I feel like Drake waiting for J. Cole to call back.
You know why Desiree don't like you, bro? Because of fucking 6ix9ine, our little brother 6ix9ine. Remember 6ix9ine?
6ix9ine, Megan, Tory, like there's a lot there.
Yeah, right. So that your name's on the radar. And we absolutely know Jay-Z.
But he called me and said, I'm going to call up there and see if I could get y'all on the same page.
Hey,
I'm just waiting for the call. I think it's going to come after vacation.
There's not a rep that's in this music game up there I'm talking about the guys up there. I'm talking about the Monty and Averys. I'm talking about all the reps up there that don't know who the fuck Academics is, bro. Academics is not a fucking just a blogger or a streamer or no shit. You are considered one of the main mechanisms when it comes to A&R and what's hot and what's not in the music industry. You the only motherfucker in that lane. So ain't in no way Jay-Z don't know who the fuck you are.
That's what. Look, so that was threw me for a loop. He said Jay don't pay attention to you. Jay don't pay attention to Drake. Jay is too high above the clouds. And then I seen the freestyle, and he rapping about all the shit that Charlamagne told me don't pay attention
That's
to.
what I'm saying, bro. Like you're the Drake of your lane. Of your lane, you're that. Drake is the nigga. He the top nigga.
Well, he told me Jay-Z don't even care about Drake. He said Jay-Z have no idea what's going on with Drake. I'm like, really?
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Okay.
And then he rapped the same line.
He don't know what's going on with Drake, Nicki. He don't know. Man, get the fuck. Man, that nigga right there, nigga from the projects, bro. He know what the fuck going on. He know who's saying what, all that. Let me tell you something, bro. It's a clip. If you go on YouTube, I'm on the floor. It might have been one of the championship games, the All-Star game. Beyonce, Jay-Z, and the kids is walking out. I'm on the floor at the corner seat. Dude stopped, turned, and shook my hand.
Who?
That's when Jay-Z.
Jay-Z do not know you, Wax. Stop it. All right, we gotta cut it. We gotta cut it.
Go on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Put up Jay-Z Whack 100.
This shit is dog. Love this shit. My bad, stream.
We have yet to see Charlamagne stand on his own. You stand on your own on your platform. Charlamagne ain't who you are today, bro.
Hey, do you think that he got sent to holler at me then? Because that would be crazy.
That's a fact. He ain't just woke up talking about, let me call you about that.
No.
You motherfucking right. Man, listen, bro. But guess what? I don't think Charlamagne wants you to get online with him, because if you get online with Jay-Z, Jay-Z's intentions is to work something out and do some bigger business with you. And see, you ain't seeing the play. Jay-Z ain't getting online with no nigga he don't fuck with. You ain't gonna hear Jay-Z talking about he getting online with Dame Dash. He ain't gonna do it. But if he gonna take the opportunity to get online with you, he gonna do some business with you, he gonna fix the situation, and let's do some business so we both know where each other stand. And that ain't what Charlamagne want.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now. Before Charlamagne is opening the door, I believe he blocking. That's a fact. I know I'm a gatekeeper. I know how to open doors and block shit. Ack, you know what time it is? I mean, it is what it is. You know, I tell a nigga what I'm a fucking shit. I want a nigga to know. Remember that deal whoop-de-whoop that you been discussing? Nigga, I'm finna block that shit. It's going away. They ain't gonna answer your calls. I want a nigga to know. I want you to despise me. Fuck your drywall up in your house. Have a car accident and hopefully nobody else get injured but you. I want you to curb your rim mad about this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bro, think about it. If there ain't no way, the fact that he's telling you Jay-Z don't even
I'm gonna
really
be honest
know
though, and tell me if I'm coming off green. I feel like we have some signals crossed, but it's no way Charlemagne, a guy who openly looked up to for over like 15 years or about 15 years, would snake me. I'm like, no.
You know what you sound like?
No way.
You sound like these people, and I'm just going, I don't want to get too political. There's no way these people had us oppressed and in the motherfucking fields and classified as cattle and not human beings, are inferior to us, and we running this lane, and had a black man in the motherfucking White House.
The
Nigga,
only reason why I say that, Wack,
he's watching you, bro. He watching
Wack,
you.
the only reason why I say that, I've never done anything to him other than anytime info come to me, just like how you pass it to me, I pass it to him. I spoke highly of him. I've never ever looked at him. If anything, anytime when they put me on these lists, you know what I say? Man, y'all gotta put the guy who I look up to. He gotta be right up there, like, you know?
Okay, well listen, I'm gonna leave you with this. With success come enemies. And I need everybody to go to the App Store and put in nothing but content with a K. Act, I've been looking for you. You a month behind. Your brother launched. You and your ass been busy over there.
No, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm back at it.
You've been busy over there in Nympho land.
No,
me and R&B been checking out your facial expressions on these photos. And R&B said,
Also, I want to make it very clear, because I do see some people say maybe I'm poking the giant. I am not. Y'all already know who. There is no mention of him. His name will never come up, will never come around. I will never troll him. Y'all know who it is. I like that person. I love that person. But this is a single sovereign woman. And, you know, right now, you know, the way I looked at it, you know, keep it a bean. The way I looked at it, yo, Diddy locked till 28. I'm going to hold that down. I'm going to hold that down. Diddy locked till 28. I'm going to hold that down, gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hold that down. Just let me rock. Let me rock. All right? Now, when he get out in 28, I don't know. Because when he sent 3 private jets, you feel what I'm saying? Like 8 Birkins. You get what I mean? Like, and he upped the fucking scope from 10 grand a month to 100K a month. Might get Big Act might turn back to Little Act. Turn me to Little Act. You know what I mean? Get me out the paint. But for right now, you know what I mean? And chat, I know. Don't worry. I do realize I'm looking at it like this. It's just my turn. Okay? Everybody got their turn. Y'all know who got their turn. It's mine now. It's my turn now, nigga. It's my turn. Okay? All right. Shout out to Daphne Joy. What a beautiful spirit. I will say she's a one of one. I do see a lot of women, and I want to address y'all real quick. There's really a lot of... I thought men were going to hate on this picture the most because, you know, men are seen as slut shamers and men claim they don't like hoes or whatever, or men shame women for a certain type of sexuality or, you know, promiscuity. The number one hate I've gotten is from women. It's so sad. The number one demographic that's hated is women. You know why? The chick that done fucked 3 crackheads, 5 drug dealers. She fucked the promoter just for a free section and 2 shots of Don Julio. She done fucked the DJ just as she could get her favorite song play. She done fucked the bouncer. She fucked the mailman. She fucked the goddamn guy who comes to the electrician. She's the town whore. She doesn't get to have the redemption story of her posing with a nigga like Big Ack. She's donezo, okay? She's seen as used street meat. People shame her. They don't forget about her past. And people are looking at it like, how come y'all are forgiving Daphne? Everybody's looking at Daphne and they're saying, yo, you know what? All things considered, this is a nice woman. Women are hated. They're so upset. They've attacked me with this in my DMs. You see that? By the way, you know what's funny? And I love y'all black women. My mom's a black woman. She's upstairs. But black women, y'all will figure out any way to shame niggas. You know what they said? Of course, he would do this with a non-black woman. Why he don't do this with a black woman? Here's my response to that. You know, every time they post me on Shade Room, y'all have 4,000 comments saying y'all don't want me. So when y'all don't want me and I go to who want me, why y'all mad? Y'all should be like, take that nigga. The fuck? Keep him. Keep him. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Every time I posted on Shade Room, you know what they said? Look at this nigga. He's so nasty. He look like Jerry. He look like Jerry with the cat or the mouse. He's like, get this nigga out of here. He's sloppy. Get him out of here. He talks so bad about women. He hate women. Fuck this nigga. I would never date him. They see me with Daphne. Now they're saying, well, I'm not fucking with black women. You damn if you... Yo, black women are my number one haters. Like, they're actually not. Let me stop, to be honest. But on the sites where black women frequent, they talk about me like a dog. So now that, you know, I have to open up my palette of women that I could deal with, and y'all see me with a non-black woman, how come y'all over here saying, why didn't I go with a black woman? Y'all told me I ain't want me. The Sharkeishas of the world, they say, yo, listen, fuck this nigga. Until it's an interesting, it's so paradoxical. It's all good. Anyway.
This is Lucifer. Well done, detective.
On the receiving end to some disses from Jay-Z and all this kind of shit. So Charlemagne basically calls up Ack on some friendly shit and says, basically like tells him that Grand Chat Wizard, who is an Australian.
Also, I want y'all to be clear on the timeline, because this whole thing now is why is say Grand attacking Charlemagne? Nobody was attacking Charlemagne before Charlemagne inserted himself in some shit that clearly he got no info to even give. Charlemagne basically jumped out the blue saying, oh, I'm going to give you a heads up. And by the way, no, let me be factual. And I told him this. I said, of course, the
All right, I'm getting a little bored.
Okay, anyway. All right, we do got to move on.
Asian
I wanna get
man
to
who
Smooth
is
Chase.
clearly like intimately involved with hip hop culture on the internet, probably not so much in real life, but this is one of Act's closest confidants that he works with on everything. Grand Chat Wizard basically runs the Academics TV social media accounts. He runs clipping campaigns for all kinds of artists and shit. He basically is just like him and Act work together on all kinds of stuff. Allegedly, Grand Chat Wizard talks to Drake all the time, whatever.
You know, when I tell you shit, I give it to you so you can read it when you're done.
Okay.
That's what those two tap them. They dude tap that shit. I don't know what he's talking about. Me and Charlamagne always been good.
This is spy number 1, new number. I see Academics going in on Charlamagne. I have information on Charlamagne if he wants it. You say, what info? They say,
I clicked off when I heard that.
ass play. Amber Diamond from Wildin' Out. He would pay her bands to shove things in there. Asking him about the condo in Fort Lee. He still hasn't stopped cheating on his wife, and he was about to be exposed until he paid. His former bodyguard Wax, Charlotte screwed him over because Wax was fucking his side chick. Whoa, that's crazy because you remember Wax?
No,
big ass bodyguard. Motherfucker.
Okay, man. You know, I'm gonna leave that on.
What the fuck? All right, I'm about to get over here, child. A little bit. I'm gonna see y'all. I see y'all, boys. YouTube, I'm out.